Gardening done all wrong here, y'all. Just doing a little lettuce update and hydroponics update and a community update. We got some scandal going on around here, and we're going to get to the bottom of it right now. The marshal himself is here and supervising why unravel the mysteries of Homestead Aquarius and his nefarious plots to set me up for failure and to get Team Jellyfish penalized unfairly. Oh, these old peppers are looking good, y'all. Hydroponics is the way to go. Do you hear that, John? You might want to give that a shot, but leave the Roundup out of it. Now I present to y'all Exhibit A. Any of y'all that would have bothered to do any of your homework before assuming that I was telling lies would have went in and read this post. It's right there for you to look at. Well done, sir. You didn't even sniff the blossoms. It's okay to sniff the blossoms. Oh, I can sniff the blossoms. Fan-dang-tastic. Well, thank you, sir. I can sniff the blossoms. There you go. You give me permission right there to sniff the blossoms. But wait a moment here. There's something a little off about that post. Anybody else catch it? I caught it. What'd that say? Can't see that. Let's just go on to the next slide, y'all. Let's go on to the next slide. Oh, what are we looking at here? I don't know, y'all. Let's make this so we can see this right. Well done, sir. You didn't even sniff the blossoms. It's okay to sniff the blossoms. That's come from Mr. Homestead Aquarius. Wild Edibles. Well done. Well, thank you, Wild Edibles. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, and I enjoy your videos. But back up to you, Mr. Froggy Boy. Look at you. But what does that say up there in the top right? Just right next to your name. Let's blow that up a little bit. What'd that say? Anybody read that? I can read that. That's edited. Edited. That's what it says. Now, why do you suppose that would need edited? Right there, he done give me permission. He gave me permission right there. Then he rolled over on me and said, "That's just awful. You're a terrible person and a scourge to community." And all this. And I got penalized 2 pounds at that time. 2 pounds. For false accusations. He told me I could do that. But, that just keeps getting better, y'all. Yeah. Now, Mr. Slicky Boy gonna come in here and edit his post and try to hide facts. Old son, you ain't gonna hide no facts. I don't know who you think you're trying to pull one over on. 'Cause, well, let's just go on to the next slide. What's this? I'm not sure. Let's blow it up and find out. Well, what does this say, good sir? Homestead Aquarius, 21 hours ago. 21 hours after the post was made. There ain't no edited up there now, is there? Mr. Slicky Boy, I'm going to go back and edit my post to make after I sabotage somebody. Well done, sir. You didn't even sniff the blossoms. It's okay to sniff the blossoms. No rules against blossom and leaf tasting. It's even encouraged. And he gave me a thumbs up on that. Now, if you look right there in that little square down below, right in the middle of your screen, there's where an additional comment was made by Homestead Aquarius, but we're not going to enter that into evidence because we do not have that comment right there. But we don't need it. We do not need it. Look at that. And for those of you making that big old stink, so there ain't no proof because you ain't got no proof. I tell truths. If I say I got the proof, you better believe I got the proof, sister. Now, how many of these little schemes does this man run? Am I the only one? No. No, I'm not. He's pulled this on the man-at-arms as well. Look what he done did to that man. He was just doing his duty to the community.
Here, Evelyn Froggen!
Now, things are looking good around here. We're going to have plenty of groceries. As many as we can eat, I do believe. Let me tell you something. There is something rotten going on elsewhere. Look at them little boogers crawling around on there. Y'all gonna learn something. Y'all gonna get sprayed. And we're gonna eradicate this pest problem. Just like we're gonna eradicate this frog problem we got going on. How pretty is that? Just really getting into the swing of things. Now the weather has just been odd this year. We had pest problems. We've had varmint problems. We've had rainfall issues. Too much, too little. Both at the same time some days. But we still standing tall. And we're going to keep on standing tall.
I didn't even see it come.
I need to find a home for some of this lettuce. Out with the old and time for in with the new. There just ain't no room for it to keep growing. And there's one thing you got to keep on doing, is keep on growing. Whether it's in the garden or in your life, just keep on growing. Now, how am I supposed to keep on growing if I'm being sabotaged, if I'm being fibbed about? That shard look good. There's a rainbow shard. There's another one right there. It's a little smaller. Hey, it's starting to grow. Where was I at? Oh yeah, if I'm being fibbed about and sabotaged. Y'all seen the evidence. I can't fake that. Well, maybe I could, but I didn't. Cherry tomatoes here, really, they're starting to do something. They're looking good. I'm very, very pleased with how they're doing so far. Look at that, we even got some little blooms. But they finally kicked over and adapted to this nutrient solution. And I believe they're going to make something out of themselves. You know, and y'all fussing at the marshal. I did some too here and there. But let's be honest. He's the onlyest one that came up to protect me when I was being exploited by Homestead Aquarius. He's the only one that came up and gave a legitimate, fair an impartial look at the evidence. Now, I realize some of you little toadies out there may not see eye to eye with me on this. That's all right. I don't care. Do your squallering and your hollering. You know I'm right. Now I'm going to have a pound of flesh. In this case, about 3.5 pounds, 4 pounds. But I will have my pound of flesh. I will have retribution.
You're fired.